As premiere season gets underway, it's become abundantly clear that there's one thing missing that's put a sad damper on network TV as a whole. While streaming services and network TV are two very different entities, streaming has impacted the way network shows operate at their core. In the attempts they've made to compete with streaming shows, network TV has lost its identity. Though viewers are still tuning in to watch network shows every night, the way they function has changed, and viewer expectations have shifted as well. As the shift in network TV is still settling, things have been changing from season to season. Between shorter episode orders and shifting casts, the uncertain reality of network TV has been confusing for viewers to navigate. While there have been some shows that have managed to work through the new trends with ease and continue to capitalize on rich storytelling week after week, others have struggled with the change to mapping out a season. From a narrative standpoint, the blueprint of a season of network TV relies heavily on the anchor points of the premieres and finales, which have changed as well. In the past, network season premieres have been big events that typically encompassed more than just the hour-long block of a traditional episode. 2-hour premiere events were typical, frequent, and helped build up the story of the upcoming season for viewers who'd spent months away from a show. With streaming coming into focus so quickly, the art of a season premiere has fallen to the wayside. Network TV's 2-hour premiere events were something to look forward to. While network TV's shift started prior to the dawn of streaming, there were still some pillars in place that made it identifiable, even in comparison with cable TV shows. Over time, viewers became familiar with network TV premiere season and the ways shows tried to reel in viewers, including 2-hour premiere events. Hopeful that viewers would be hooked, network shows put their best foot forward. Rather than showing just one episode as a season premiere, these 2-hour premiere events were written to feel more like a mini-movie than a singular episode. Viewers got excited at the idea of being able to linger around the universe of their favorite show for a longer stretch, even if it meant more obstacles for the characters to face moving forward. While there were drawbacks to the 2-hour premiere event style, like possibly losing an episode from the overall episode order, viewers were typically far more excited about the longer format than disappointed in later loss. 2-hour events also gave network TV the opportunity to start their season with a completely different style of storytelling, before easing back into their traditional format for the year. Network TV shows had the chance to jump into a meaty arc right away. As network TV shows got back into the swing of their season, 2-hour premieres were something that allowed them to move through the standard procedure of getting started and find a healthy pace for the season to come. Moving into a new series or a new season, 2-hour events allowed network shows to carry a different pace and introduce major season elements quickly. With shows like Lost and 24 utilizing the 2-hour premiere, it was clear that the style worked well for high-concept series that required a lot of world building in order to bring viewers into the story. Showing off a highly conceptualized universe, like in Lost, took time and effort, which ultimately meant viewers needed space to understand what was happening. For other shows, like 24 or Desperate Housewives, allowing viewers more time with the characters up front allowed the story to move at a somewhat slower pace, packing in more details for the writers to call back to later. The 2-hour premiere format allowed network TV shows to bring meaty, detailed storylines into the mix quickly, rather than having to dole them out over time. The decision to shy away from longer formats encapsulates why networks losing to streaming. As viewers grow more accustomed to streaming platforms allowing their shows to have fewer constraints, network TV has been struggling to figure out how to keep up with the change. Streaming shows often tread over the line of the typical 42-minute episode structure for a scripted drama, letting their storytelling be the most important piece of the puzzle within an episode. Rather than trying to adapt in their own way, network shows have tried to take on the new rules of streaming in a way that fits within the sides of a network TV box. Taking on streaming hasn't been easy for network shows, but choosing to try and assimilate to their style, rather than building a style of their own, has snuffed out the originality of network. Bringing back something as original and functional as the 2-hour premiere, and actually writing to that 2-hour bracket, rather than simply airing 2 episodes back to back, would allow network TV shows to prove they're still alive and well. Rather than taking on streaming with a light touch, network TV needs to take back its quirks and own them as the original, interesting choices they are.